If you want to turn a logo into a clean, professional sticker using Gimp, you're in the right place. In this tutorial, I'm going to show you the full process step by step, from removing the background to creating that classic white sticker outline, and then exporting it properly so it's ready for printing or sharing online. This is a super useful trick if you make logos, social media graphics, brand assets, or even custom designs for stickers and merch. And if this video helps you out, make sure to hit the like button and subscribe for more easy software tutorials like this one. All right, let's jump into Gimp and get started. First, open your logo in Gimp by going to File, then Open, and selecting your design. If your logo already has a transparent background, then you can move straight to the next step. But if your logo is sitting on a solid background like white, black, or another color, we need to remove that first so the sticker effect looks clean. To do that, go over to the Layers panel, right-click your logo layer, and choose Add Alpha Channel. This is an important step because it unlocks transparency. Without an alpha channel, deleting the background won't reveal a transparent area properly. Once that's done, select the Background Removal tool. You can use the Fuzzy Select tool, which is the magic wand icon, or you can use Select by Color if the background is a solid, consistent shade. Click on the background you want to remove, and Gimp will highlight it. Now press Delete on your keyboard. You should see the checkerboard pattern appear, which means the background is now transparent. If there are still little bits of background left behind, you can click them and delete them too until everything looks clean. When you're happy with the selection, go to Select and then None to clear the active selection. Now comes the fun part, which is creating the white sticker border. This is what makes your logo look like a real sticker instead of just a cutout image. In the Layers panel, right-click your transparent logo layer again and choose Alpha to Selection. This creates a selection that follows the exact shape of your artwork. It's a really useful option because it gives you a precise outline based on the visible parts of the logo. With that selection active, go to Select at the top menu, then choose Grow. A small dialog box will appear asking how many pixels you want to expand the selection. This number depends on the size of your design, but something like 15 to 30 pixels works well for most sticker-style logos. If you want a thinner border, use a smaller value. If you want a bold, chunky sticker outline, increase it a bit more. Click OK once you've chosen the size. At this point, you may notice that some logos have little holes or cutouts in the middle, like inside letters or shapes. If you want the border to fully surround the design without those openings showing through, you can clean those up manually. Use the Free Select tool, set it to Add to Current Selection, and carefully select any inner gaps you want to fill. This step is optional, but it can make the sticker look more solid and polished. Next, we need a new layer for the sticker border. Click the Create a New Layer icon at the bottom of the Layers panel. In the New Layer settings, make sure it's set to Transparency, and you can name it something simple like Sticker Border. Once the layer is created, drag it directly underneath your original logo layer. This is important because the border needs to sit behind the logo artwork, not on top of it. Make sure the new sticker border layer is highlighted, then set your foreground color to pure white. You can click the foreground color box and choose white if it isn't already selected. After that, go to Edit and choose Fill with FG Color. You'll see the selection instantly fill with white, creating that classic sticker outline around your logo. If you prefer, you can also drag the white color swatch into the selection, but filling with the foreground color is usually the easiest method. Once that's done, go to Select and then None to remove the selection and reveal the finished sticker design. At this point, your logo should look like a sticker with a clean white border around the outside and transparent space everywhere else. This is exactly the kind of result you want for digital use, print files, or sticker mockups. Before exporting, there's one more useful step. Go to Image and then Crop to Content. This removes the extra empty canvas around your design so your file is tight and clean. That makes it easier to work with later and helps avoid exporting a bunch of unnecessary transparent space. Now you're ready to save it. Go to File and then Export As. Make sure you export it as a PNG file because PNG preserves transparency. That's really important if you want the sticker to keep its clean edges and transparent background. Double check that the file name ends in .png, then click Export and confirm the settings if Gimp asks. And that's it. You've successfully turned a logo into a sticker in Gimp. You removed the background, created a white border, cleaned up the canvas, and exported a transparent PNG that's ready to use anywhere. If this tutorial helped you, don't forget to like the video and subscribe for more Gimp tips, design tutorials, and easy step-by-step guides just like this one. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.